So we're in the cow fields now, and you can see she's a lot calmer now. She's starting to relax a bit. That anxiety and stress has gone. She's not trying to dominate Zeus anymore. And just goes to show you, if you know what you're doing, you can end these problems really quickly. Just one move, as long as you know what you're doing. And I'd advise never to try any of these tactics unless you know what you're doing, or unless you've been trained, because it's very easy that you could get it wrong and a dog snaps and bites you. I'm pretty used to it. I've been bitten by so many dogs nowadays that I'm just immune to it, really. But most dogs don't bite me, because I send out a good positive energy to them, that I'm just trying to help them and not harm them. And good girl. Yeah, we just sent out the energy to her there that we want her to have some fun, we want her to play, but she's not going to get too overexcited and start bullying other dogs. But this is probably how she got into her fight. This is probably how she got attacked. Was she just got a little bit over dominant with her dog, probably because she didn't have enough exercise, and yeah, she just probably got a little bit ahead of herself. But seems to have done the trick with her. So we've got to get past these. Chase! Wait! So we need to get past these cows, so I'm going to have to switch off again. So we've just gone through the field with the cows. I had to get round the gate, so I had 4 dogs off the lead there, so it was a little bit tricky. I had a camera in hand, but again, she's got a little bit overexcited, so we've had to shorten the leash down right down now to calm her down again, because the cows got her a little bit anxious, a little bit frightened. So we're just going to keep her very close to us for a couple of minutes, and just let her tension just ease off. She'll be feeding off my positive energy now, and she just want her to understand that she's safe. No harm's going to come to her, and that she just needs to relax and calm down. Relax, darling. It's all right. But it's really good training with livestock, just to get them used to it a little bit, because out here there's lots of sheep and cows and stuff, and don't want anything bad to happen. So it's very good to get your dogs under control around them, and just get them trained to understand that they haven't got to be fearful. As long as they listen and do as they're told, then we can get past them relatively easily. But yeah, she's just starting to pull a little bit on the lead now. Saphire, still a little bit overexcited. Just relax. So already I can start to feel her calming down. I can feel her energy dropping. And as soon as she's in a passive state again, we'll release her onto the tether and give her a bit more room. But right now she's just a little bit overexcited, and you've got to catch it again. It's the same thing with the dominance. It's the same with any behaviour problems. You've got to catch it early, and you've got to deal with it instantly. If you fail to deal with it in that moment, then what happens is the dog just, it becomes really difficult to train the dog out of a bad habit, because if you let it get away with it, then she just thinks that she's allowed to be like that all the time, and it can just take one incident, and that's it. So it's really good to catch these things really early and just deal with them as quick as possible. She's just still a little bit excited. We're going to give her a little bit more tether though. Just let her have a little wander around. Just let her calm down a bit. And if she starts to pull, we're just going to stop, make like a tree, just stand completely still until she comes back or stops pulling. But you can already see now, the tether's nice and slack, and she's nice and calm now. So again, it just takes a couple of minutes, but if you miss your opportunity, it's a very small window to deal with a problem with a dog, and if you miss that window, it's just something you have to constantly go over and over and over again with, and it can become really difficult to sort it out. So you really need to know what you're doing, or you just seek some help from someone who understands. But she's not a bad dog, she's just got a few little problems. And what it is she understands that she lives like with a single mum who's busy, and dogs do understand this. And she probably gets away with murder indoors. She probably doesn't get a lot of discipline. Hey! And she probably doesn't get trained to do too many different things. This way! Good girl! So getting her out like this and giving her these opportunities is it's good for her. It's really good for her brain. It's really good for her temperament, and her and her family will benefit from it. Good girl, Kaiser. But we're just going to keep walking her on the tether for a good hour or so, up and down all the hills. We're going to get her completely worn out, and hopefully once we get all the way over to the other side, like we want to get right over there where those light coloured fields are, the light green fields are. I don't know if you can see that smoking on the horizon, but we want to get all the way over there. It'll take us about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get over there, and it's up and down lots of hills and through lots of long grass and stuff, so it'll give her a good opportunity to wear her out a bit and just calm her down. But she's already starting to calm down now, and yeah, she definitely needs more exercise, this dog. She's not getting out enough. Right, Zeus has got tangled up on the tether. Zeus! Good boy. Yeah, you can definitely see she's not getting out enough. And it just, when a dog don't get out, it sort of goes a little bit crazy. It's like cabin fever. As soon as they get outside after being locked up for so long, they just go wild. And you can hardly blame them. I'd be the same as well. If I wasn't allowed to go out, or didn't get the chance to go out every day, I'd be going mental. But she just needs a little bit more exercise. Just a little bit more, maybe a couple of days a week. Like, we're taking her out twice a week at the moment. Oh, really, she could do with coming out 3 times a week. But I know it's some money and stuff, but she could definitely get out more. And she needs to socialise more with other dogs. And good boy, Chase. But she's calmed down now. She's a lot better now than what she was when we was in the park. But this is one reason why I don't walk in the parks. Dogs just seem to go mad in the parks. It's because it's such a confined space, and all the pheromones, all the smells, different smells of other dogs that have been there, and like it just sends the dogs crazy. They're all over the place. That's why I like to get out into the open, get them out into the long grass where there ain't any people, and this just gives them the opportunity to just walk, burn off energy. Because you want your dogs to be using their brains and their ears more than their nose and their eyes. And a lot of people don't understand that, but especially working dogs like this, German Shepherds, Huskies and stuff, because they're working dogs, they're bred to do a job, and if they're not given a job to do, they just become really naughty and mischievous and start misbehaving and stuff. But if you start giving them tasks to do, then they start using their brain more, and 20 minutes of brain activity is just as good as an hour of running around. And yeah, go on Chase, go on mate, go on guys, keep going. So we've got really long grass here, it's up to my shoulders now, but this is good for the dogs, it wears them out, certainly wears me out. And we're just going to keep working with her, just keeping her calm, just wear her out, get her legs knackered, and then we'll try and get some more footage as and when we can.